Hey guys, Ramblin Bob here again. Okay, so I heard from PECRON. I got an update on the whole crazy cascade cable. I know everybody's like frustrated with this cascade cable, and I completely understand. I really like this system, and if it wasn't for the damn lights, like if I put the duct tape over the lights, I wouldn't even know that they were there. Everything with the system works fine. It's just I'm trying to figure out what and why the lights turn on when they do. Like, it doesn't affect the system. I'm still getting 7,500 watt hours sometimes out of an 8,000 watt system. That's unbelievable. And then like at the lowest I get like probably about 90%, you know, right about 7,100 or so, give or take. But you know, I'm getting extraordinarily good cell power out of these batteries. The system never crashes on me. I have no problems. I'm just trying to push it to the limits and figure out what the hell is with these lights. But okay, so here's my update. As you see on the screen here, we're at Amazon, and you'll see that this picture that I saved was the picture that I showed everybody in that video. Now, if you notice, the cables go from the main system to 1, and then from 2 to 2. Now, that's the picture that I saved, because that's the picture that they had on the internet. So what they did is they updated it, and I'm going to do it live here so you guys can see. I mean, it's a good system. I don't get all the craziness with these cables. It's driving me nuts. But you know, I'm trying to figure it out for you guys, and I'm happy to help. And for me too. You know, it's just strange. But like I said, I've had no problems with the system. I've had it more than a month, or at least a month. Okay, so now this is the updated page, and if you look at that same picture, right? See this one? Oh no, this is the other picture. So they didn't update this one yet. See, it's still where it's system to 1 and then from 2 to 2. So if you go to the battery, which is the other one, they updated the picture that I had before. Now notice that this picture is now correct, right? So it crosses over and goes to port number 1. So at least they updated the picture. I think it's just a whole language barrier thing. I wish that we all had a universal language in the world. That would obviously solve a lot of problems. But like I said, the system, I'm going to buy another one, hands down. I'm going to buy a full 8K system. I'm going to put it in my RV. I've had this one long enough to where I trust it. I trust it fully. It's just I'm trying to figure out why the lights turn on when they do, or how they turn on, or, you know, like I said, my wife made a joke a long time ago, just put duct tape over the lights and who cares? As long as the system works, I don't care what it's doing, it works. And that was the running joke for a while. But, you know, as an inquisitive person, I want to know how and why the lights are doing what they're doing, you know, just to learn. That's about it. If the system works, I don't care about the lights. As long as the batteries are safe, it doesn't overcharge. System cuts off when it's supposed to. System works when I turn it on. It turns off when I turn it off. I've had no problems with that. But this cable thing is just, oh my God, it's goofy. So as you can see now, this picture, as you can see, has been fixed. So they're going to be updating the other one real quick. Yeah, it's just, boy, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I don't have an answer, guys, other than, you know, I fully stand behind the system for me, for my choice, for my family, my wife and me. We like it. Even the system by itself without the batteries. I'd like to hear from Kilo M and Bucks B. I haven't heard from them in a while, and see how their single battery systems are doing. But like I said, we charge it and empty it daily, like literally daily. I mean, it runs that 7.4 cubic foot fridge. It runs that 5 cubic foot coffin style freezer. It runs, you know, where you open it like upwards, like at the grocery store. And then it runs a security camera to watch it, and you know, miscellaneous stuff in my shop. Like every single day, 24/7. I have not had one glitch other than trying to figure out these dang lights. But I might get to the point where I'm just going to cover them with duct tape and call it a day, because like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I have that inquisitive mind. I just want to know, you know, the batteries are discharging properly. They're charging properly. I've done every test known to man that I can think of, and I'm running out of ideas other than to rip it apart and go inside here. But I'm not an engineer. I'm not going tinkering inside these things, you know. But I remember BLUETTI's had a model once. I think it was the AC200, I believe, the AC200P. I think that was the one, or the AC2. It was one of the AC200s. Well, it wasn't the Max though, because the Max fixed all the problems. Or like, you know, the batteries would drain this way or that way. So I have a feeling that every company that starts this with the expandability, you know, it's not as simple as it sounds, because you have to get them all to communicate. It's not like back in the days where you put, you know, you throw 3 batteries on the ground, you know, you parallel them or you series them together, and you know, you're done. And then you put a, you know, a BMS charge controller on top of that, and you're done. It's a little bit more technical than that with these systems because of all the weird cables and everything that you're using. It's not a traditional old school method. But like I said, I personally, in my house, I'll be buying another full set. I have no problems. And if they go on sale, I'm going to scoop up another one, full 2 batteries. But I want the version 2 though, which is they don't sell the version 1 anymore. There really wasn't a version 1 and 2. I explained that in a video. It was just something that we called it, so we all knew the difference between the models. The one that they're selling now is supposed to be 120 volt outputs, 100 watt guaranteed USB-C outputs, the updated Cascade cables with the batteries. I'm happy they're sending me the new Cascade cables, hopefully in a couple of days to a week, and then the circuit boards, and I'm going to update this one. But like I said, I like the system. You know, I like BLUETTI, I like EcoFlow, I like whatever works for you. That's what I like, you know, and this one works for me. I mean, well, I paid like, I don't know, it's like 50 cents a watt hour on these batteries. If I just use the battery by itself, man, it's hard to find that kind of a deal anywhere else. But yeah, so well, I'm trying to keep this short, and I know I ramble, but I just wanted to show you guys this picture here that shows that even with that language barrier, they're trying to work out their marketing things, and you know, they're going. We're halfway across the marble, man. It's a long way to go. I wish they had an American, like English sector for PECRON, and a lot of companies don't. You know, like I said, I got terrible service at BLUETTI. I'd love to, you know, do reviews for BLUETTI, but I got terrible, you know, customer service from them guys, and I don't understand why, other than the language barrier. I asked them a couple simple questions, and it felt like I got the runaround. I was like, but I love your products. I don't understand, you know. And EcoFlow, I never heard anything from them other than when I ask them a question, I get an answer. But you know, dollar for dollar, pound for pound, this is my favorite power station that's out there right now. And I don't know, until another one comes along, or another. Like, I wish that they would release this one. It's acceptable up to 4 to 6 batteries. I buy it a heartbeat. I have no reservation at all, period. You know, I paid $4,500 for this whole set. I'll do another $4,500 for another set and put it right in my RV. I would have no problem doing that. You know, if anybody out there wants to sell theirs, hey, I'll hook up with you. I'll buy it. I'll buy them batteries. You know, because we're not going to find that kind of watt hour price, you know, at 50 cents a watt hour out there. All right, guys, I just want to put an update. It's just a simple update. I wanted to give a response from PECRON that, you know, they changed the pictures. So now at least we know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, it's supposed to be from the system to port number 1, and then port number 2 to number 1. And that's what you'd expect. But, boy, the pictures were misleading. And I think it was just a simple mistake. I think they rushed the product out with the marketing. You know, any company could do that. All right, guys, give me your opinions, man. Like I said, for me personally, in my life, my opinion, I'd buy another one of these hands down. I'd have no problems doing it. But for you guys, it's up to you, man. I support whatever you guys do. That's why we made the channel. We want you guys to be happy. I want to be happy, you know. $5 product, I want $5 of the product. End of story. All right, guys, I'll talk to you soon, okay? All right, bye.